Right, let's all play. Hi guys, we're going to go through the next Christmas song now, and this one is going to be Slade, Merry Xmas Everybody. Like the last one I put up, Fairy Tale of New York. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link down below in the description, down there somewhere. Boop, boop, boop. This is going to be not an exact replica, this is just a version to play whilst some people sing along drunkenly. Okay, so that's what it's going to be. Let's get straight cracking. I'll see if I can get through this in less than 15 minutes, which for me is a short video. So we're going to start with the intro. It's a relatively simple structure, so we'll go through the structure as we go because it is quite simple. The first chord we're going to play is a B flat. B flat is going to be a bar chord. We're going to bar the first fret. This is our root note, which is the A string first fret. This is a B flat note. And effectively I'm going to play an A chord, one fret along, and then I'm going to bar behind it, and that's a B flat chord if you didn't know. I'm going to do the A with one finger because I've got a nice bendy finger. So effectively the chord in terms of notes I'm playing would be 1, 3, 3, 3, 1. Okay? The next chord is going to be a B flat slash A. Slash chords, put very simply, the left hand side is the chord you play, in this case a B flat, and the right hand side is the bass note you're going to play. Normally with a B flat, the bass note is a B flat, but we're going to have a bass note as an A. All we do to do that is take our first finger off, and all of a sudden the A string's open and we've got a B flat slash A. So it's going to be 2 strums on the B flat, 2 strums on the B flat slash A. Next chord we're going to play is a B flat slash G, which also can be written as a G minor 7. They are the same thing. And all we're going to do is hold the 3rd fret on the E string, which is a G note, and it's going to be 2 more down strums. Now it's going to be a B flat slash F or a G minor 7 slash F, because they're basically the same. And all we do here is stretch up to that F note, which is 1st fret on the E string. 2 down strums again. Now I'm going to play a D, but with a sus4, okay, suspended 4th, which means I'm going to add a G note onto it. So that's 3rd fret on the high E string with my pinky, normal D chord. 2 strums, but this time a bit slower. Then just a normal D. Okay, so let me play that through. Intro. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the first verse. It's actually the same chord sequence for all the verses. So the chords we're going to need in this are going to be G, which I'm going to play like this. I like to have 2 fingers on the bottom because I prefer the sound. That's the only reason. You can do it like that, or you can do it like that if you prefer. Then I'm going to move to E minor, which I'm going to play with my first 2 fingers so that move is nice and quick. Then I'm going to be B minor. Then it's going to be D and some sus4s. We've also got a C in there later and an A minor in there. So only the B minor, which makes it a little bit more difficult. The basic rhythm is going to be up, up, down. I'm going to do that most of the time, just to try and keep it simple for you guys, okay? So the first move is going to be from the G to the E minor. So that's, are you hanging up your stockings on the wall is the first line. So it's going to be, are you hanging up? So the E minor hit is when you sing up. So it's a bit faster than you think. And I'm going to strum that up, up, down. And then I'm going to strum the E minor up, up, down. So it's going to be... Okay. Then I'm going to move to B minor, and I'm going to do the same rhythm, up, up, down twice. So. Then I'm going to move to D, and what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to do up, up, down, and then I'm going to put the sus4 on, and then I'm going to go between those 2. I'll play it through. So it's going to be up, up, down, just normal D, then up, up, down, sus4, then up, up, down, normal D, then up, up, down, sus4. And then we start back again with the G. That's the first bit. Now we're going to move to that C chord. The next bit is going to be C, G, C, G, basically. So this is going to be, does he ride a red-nosed reindeer? Does it turn upon his sleigh? Something like that. So it's going to be up, up, down twice for each chord. Then for the final line, do the fairies keep him sober for a day? It's going to be A minor to C to D. Now for this final D, you don't need to put the sus4 on, but I often do because why not? But you don't need to, so it's going to be twice again. So once you've got that up, up, down rhythm, it's just a matter of getting used to how quickly you move between the chords. Basically, it's one of the rhythms on the G and then the E minor, then 2 on the B, and basically 4 on the D, but you're throwing in those sus4s, and then 2 on everything else, and you'll pretty much be there. Let me just play through the verse so you can play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's basically what I do. Next up is the chorus. So the chorus sequence is mostly the same chords as the verse, but well, I say mostly the same chords as the verse. There's no new chords. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I said it so incorrectly the first time. Let's just keep going, otherwise it's going to be embarrassing. Up, up, down again is going to be the main rhythm I'm going to use, and again it's going to be twice on each chord. So it's going to be G to B minor to B flat to D for the first line. So this is, so here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. So here it is where we come in. If I do it right, sorry. Here it. So we actually only do 2 on the D that time. Normally it's obviously 4, so you go D, D sus4, D, D sus4. This time it's just going to be twice, so D and then D sus4. And then we start back again with the G and the B minor, but we're going to do a stop on the B flat. So the line is, look to the future now, it's only just begun. And as we hit the only, we're going to do a stop on the B flat, and then we're going to strum it again and slide up to 5th fret bar, 7th fret with the A shape, and that's a D major chord. So it's still the same chord, but we're just trying to make it sound a bit more interesting by throwing in that slide. So G first, G. Okay, so hopefully that's relatively simple because I'm trying to keep the same rhythm. Let me just play it through so you guys can try and play along. So here it is. Come on, Paul, don't mess it up. Okay, so that's the chorus. Now I actually do the first 2 choruses exactly like that. That is how I'm going to do my first 2 choruses. The final chorus section is a repeat to fade, so you would take out the stop and just keep going and keep going and keep going until everyone got bored. After the first chorus, you've then got the verse. The verse sequence is the same. The second verse starts with are you waiting for the family to arrive? But it's still the same chord sequence. G, E minor, B minor, D. And again, G, E minor, B minor, D, C to G, C to G, A minor, C, D. Then the chorus is going to be the same. G, B minor, B flat, D, and then G, B minor, B flat with a stop, slide up to that D. Then what we're going to do is we're going to work through the middle 8. So this is the what will your daddy do when he sees your mama kissing Santa Claus? Aha. So I'm going to change the complete feel rhythm-wise. I'm going to do everything with down strums to start with. So it's going to be 4 downs on each chord. First chord is going to be a D minor, okay? So this is one of those chords you should know, but weirdly it doesn't get played in as many songs as you think it will, as I think it will anyway. First fret on the E string, G string 2nd fret, and then B string 3rd fret, okay, D minor. We're going to strum 4 strings because it's a D chord. So 4 down strums as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next chord, B flat, same thing, 4 down strums. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's D minor, B flat, D minor, B flat, and then from here I'm going to do a similar thing as I do in the chorus, but first I'm going to slide it from B flat to C, and then from C to D. So C is 3rd fret bar, 5th fret for your A shape, and then we're up to the D, which is 5th fret bar and 7th fret for the A shape. So it's going to be. So let me just play it through. So it's going to be. That's it, that's the middle 8, then you go back into verse 3. So the verse 3 starts with the same line as verse 1. Are you hanging up your stockings on your wall? Are you hoping that the snow will start to fall, etc., etc.? And it ends with the when you bang your head upon, you land upon your head and then you're in Slade. That's how you have to end it. And then it's chorus, repeat till end, as I say. All I do for that bit is I take out that final stop. So that would be... keep going, and then eventually someone goes, it's Christmas. There you go, and that's how I'd end it, with a little bit of a rowl and then a slide to the D. So there you go, there's my version of Slade, Merry Christmas Everybody. This is great, another one that people can sing along with. As long as you can do 2 bar chords, you can play this song as well, which is another reason I love it. So I love teaching it when people learn a couple of bar chord shapes, because it's awesome. Please like, comment on the video, comment if you'd like me to do any other songs. In particular, I'm going to do a couple more Christmas songs, and then obviously it's going to be Christmas quite soon if you check the date. So then I'll stop doing Christmas songs for a little bit. And yeah, and obviously again, I'd love to hear some versions of it. So if anyone can learn it and do a sing along, that would be fantastic. And I will see you next time for probably another Christmas song. Bye bye.